Okay, welcome back. We left off making this save content class, and we are going to continue doing that. So let's get this thing finished up. We just finished our if statement, checking if the path of our chooser doesn't end with .rtf, and if that was true, we are going to add .rtf to the end of our file path. So now we can add another if statement. So we're going to do if option equals j file chooser dot approve option. So what this means, you remember we created that integer option. So that means that we needed to check if this option variable was equal to the approve option. So what that means is if the person selected a file and clicked go or save or whatever, if they did that, then we're good to go. That means we can save this file. If they pressed cancel, this won't be called. Stuff like that. So jeez. Okay, slow down. So right now, this is where we go to saving the file as an RTF file. So the way we do that is we use a couple of imports. We use styled document. So type styled document and name this doc and set it equal to styled document text.get document. So what we're doing is we are, oh my god, my stomach hurts so much. So first let's resolve this error by importing styled document. And what this means is we are creating a special type of document. So the thing about Java is you can't just say, hey, I want you to create an RTF file and save it. It doesn't know how to do that. You need to give it a couple of parameters, like style document is one of them. So there we go. Okay, so once we do that, we're also going to do HTML editor kit. Let's name it kit equals new HTML editor kit. No, we won't be programming HTML, but we will be using something called an HTML editor kit, which will assist us in saving this RTF file. So let's also import this. Okay. And since we've done that, let's go here and let's create something else. Let's do buffered output stream, and let's name this out. So we're also going to have to import this. There we go. And that should be good. And let's add a try catch statement. So I'm going to make some room down here. Okay, so let's do try. And we are going to try and save this file. So let's do out equals new buffered output stream. And let's set this equal to a new file output stream. And we will pass in file path. So what this means is we're setting out equal to an output stream. So it allows us to send stuff out of this program. Then let's import file output stream. And let's do kit.write. And it selects a bunch of parameters. So our first parameter is out. Our second parameter is doc. Our third one is doc.get start position. Oops. Okay. .get offset. And then we are going to add some parentheses. Yeah, okay, so that's all we need for that parameter. And then for len, we do doc.get length. Okay, so what this means is that we are, well, first thing we're doing is we need to write this file, right? So we need to get our kit, we need to write to it. We set the output stream to our variable out. We set the document to our variable doc. We set the start position of our document, so where you want to start saving, to doc.getStartPosition. And then we set the length of our document to doc.length. So it's as simple as that. Now we're going to get an error because we haven't added our catch statements. So let's do a few catch statements. There's going to be 3 of them. So let's do catch, file not found, exception, we'll name this E. Then we'll catch another one, we'll do catch IO exception, E. And then we'll catch our last exception, which is bad location exception. And this is an E. So it's also going to complain because we haven't imported these exceptions. So let's import them. There we go. So we also need to do one last thing. Actually, yeah, let's do that. So now we need to create an else statement. So let's write else, and let's just print to the console, save canceled. Okay, and that is it. I am going to, oh, did I spell this wrong? D-O-C-U-M, oh, of course. So I just spelled document wrong, that's why there was an error. So this is honestly all you have to do, guys. You are done. Congratulations, give yourself a pat on the back. But I'm just kidding, because I completely forgot something and got you guys excited for nothing, because we do have to do one last thing. So the last thing we have to do is in our display class. And in this display class, remember where I said we were going to do this and I procrastinated and then we didn't? Well, now we're going to do it. So let's get started. Let's add the save button. Let's call our save class. So remember that we created all of these. Oh, look, we didn't do that. I am a mess. So what we're going to do first is we are going to create our method objects. So you remember how to do that. So I'm just going to make a comment that says create some method objects. And we're going to do one for save content. So our save content class. And let's name this save file equals new save content. Okay. Alright guys, so you know what, I'm going to cut this short and I'm going to finish this project for sure, not even joking, in the next tutorial. So I will see you then. Goodbye.